Welcome everybody to episode number 2 of Mark Knight TV. I'm your host, Mark Knight. Mind not the Reese's Puffs in the background. You know, it's my crib. So I just want to say thank you for tuning into the show this week. Tonight's recap of Monday Night Raw and all of the festivities that took place. We're going to start off with the recap of the Hall of Fame. Of course, you know, USA broadcast highlights of the Hall of Fame, showing highlights of the Four Horsemen's induction, the induction of Mike Tyson, former world's boxing champion, and of course, 9-time world heavyweight champion Edge, his induction into the Hall of Fame. They also showed the clips of Mil Mascara, Yokozuna, with Rikishi doing the acceptance for Yokozuna, and Ron Simmons. It was a wonderful thing to see for that small presentation, which was about an hour. So to see the full activity of that, you gotta wait till the WrestleMania DVD comes out. So now we go into tonight's show. Of course, now this is the beginning of the year for the WWE right now, since the year came to an end at WrestleMania last night. And we're now in the era of the people power, which by far is the most ridiculous segue for an angle that's going to take place in the company. But nonetheless, the show starts off with the group meeting. Group meeting takes place with the introduction of John Laurinaitis as the new general manager of Raw and SmackDown. And he makes the first match of the night, which would be a triple threat match for the United States heavyweight title. Santino Marella defending against Dolph Ziggler and the All-American Jack Swagger. And of course, during the course of this meeting, CM Punk comes out, the WWE champion, throws jokes at John Laurinaitis, letting him know that we still think that you're a tool, you're a joke, you're an idiot, and you're just a waste of space. John Laurinaitis, he decides to retort back at CM Punk, letting him know that he'll be defending the WWE Championship against Mark Henry, former world heavyweight champion. So then Raw goes on, and the show starts off with the triple threat match for the United States heavyweight title. Vicky Guerrero's charges of Dolph Ziggler and the All-American Jack Swagger challenging Santino Marella, the United States heavyweight champion. Now, this was a pretty decent match. I don't want to give it a star rating because I don't do ratings of that matter, but it was a pretty interesting match. Of course, I'm a proponent of triple threat matches. I like triple threat matches as long as they're working and that you're going to get your money's worth out of it. So here we have Santino defending the title against both guys. Each guy, Swagger and Ziggler, got to show off, got to pull off all their moves, various maneuvers on Santino Marella, some double team moves. So it looked like Santino was going to basically lose. But at the end of the night, it was Santino Marella getting the pinfall over Jack Swagger, causing for him to retain his United States title. Both guys went to go and chase Santino out of the arena, but in comes the Funkasaurus, Brodus Clay, to be his backup and to lay out Dolph Ziggler. Jack Swagger looks like he was about to jump up and get some, but he kneeled down to go take care of his boy. So then we go into highlights of WrestleMania. The WrestleMania highlights, just, you know, still shot montages of the event that took place during the course of the night. So that's what we got to see during the course of the show. We also got to see the debut of Lord Tensai, aka Albert. There was a big Albert chant going on tonight, taking on Alex Riley. Poor Alex Riley getting destroyed and mutilated by Lord Tensai in this match. Lord Tensai comes out to the ring with Sakamoto, his manager or whatever you want to call him. But Alex Riley gets the win via referee decision due to the brutality of the match. You want to know the brutality of this match? I'm going to tell you what the brutality was. And I got to address this to WWE. The brutality of the match is this. You should have just booked Matt Bloom as himself. The guy leaves the WWE a few years ago to go to New Japan Pro Wrestling to reinvigorate himself and to become a major player. Giant Bernard became a figure in New Japan Pro Wrestling only because of his hard work, his dedication, and his passion for the business of professional wrestling. He is a two-time World Tag Team Champion, the longest reigning tag team champion in, I'd say, about almost 2 years. Him and Carl Anderson, Bad Intentions, IWGP Tag Team Champions, Noah Tag Team Champions. They held the World Tag Team title. So now, when you bring somebody in there like that, do you give him a doofy character? Or do you let the guy go on and do what he do best? And that's to take names and whip you know what, and be his own man. So personally, I don't like the Hakushi / Great Muta gimmick that they give this guy. So we'll see where it goes from there. But Alex Riley was disqualified. Well, actually got the win on he got the win on the decision of the referee. So that's what happened right there. Next, we get into more montages about the night. They got into talking about a bunch of other things, talking about how great and how big WrestleMania was. Oh, I also forgot, they start off the show with The Rock doing damn near 20 minutes of a promo at the beginning of the show, giving props to John Cena for a hell of a match and thanking the fans and thanking him for a hell of a match last night, and said that he had the idea, the crazy thought, the crazy notion of one day becoming the WWE World Heavyweight Champion once again. And he said one way or another it's gonna happen. He will challenge for the WWE Championship. Then we go into the WWE Heavyweight title match between CM Punk and Mark Henry. CM Punk banged up, really hurt from that classic match with him and Jericho from the night before. He gets in there, puts on a great display against Mark Henry. Mark Henry defeats CM Punk via countout. Then comes John Laurinaitis and comes Dave Otunga to the ramp, and he's letting the guy know, listen, you know what? I'm going to make sure that you're going to defend your title on a regular basis now that I'm running the shows. The fans want to see competitive matches. You're going to defend your belt every week as far as I'm concerned. And don't look for a silver cloud. Don't look for any help. Don't look for anything, because a big natural disaster is coming your way. Quote unquote, he just let the cat out the bag as to what's going to happen in the landscape of the WWE, which is going to go and happen, and I will explain that later on during the course of this here this review. Also, we had Eve come out and give a boring ass promo about her helping to screw Teddy Long out of the job so that John Laurinaitis can retain, become the general manager. Also, we had a great match between Kofi Kingston and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes had the advantage during the course of the match. Then comes Big Show, the brand new Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, comes out and distracts Cody Rhodes. Kofi Kingston takes full advantage of the distraction with the Trouble in Paradise, lays him out 1, 2, 3 to win this matchup. From there, they show more highlights of the WrestleMania event from last night. Then there's the speculation about John Cena. Is he going to come out? Is he going to finally turn heel against the fans? Is he finally going to lash out? Is he finally going to let the WWE Universe know how he feels? Speculation about that throughout the whole night. Then from there, we had the introduction of the brand new World Heavyweight Champion Sheamus. And as he's about to get into his celebration speech, out comes the returning Alberto Del Rio from his injury, letting Sheamus know that he's automatically getting a first match against him. So this Friday night on SmackDown, which is coming from Miami, Florida again, he will challenge Sheamus in a non-title match. If he wins, he's automatically granted a title opportunity in the near future. Instead of Sheamus saying, well, you know, I don't have to stand here and talk and flip my guns and all kind of whatnot. People just want to see me kick people's faces off. So as he gets distracted by the microphones not working, bro kick right to the face, lays out Alberto Del Rio. Then the camera pans back to Josh Matthews, looking to do an interview with the American Dragon, Daniel Bryan, standing there with AJ. Daniel Bryan says absolutely nothing, and they go right back down to the ringside area. Now, of course, more highlights of the show taking place, highlighting more of the CM Punk match, the Undertaker Triple H match, all these things, and of course Michael Cole hyping up John Laurinaitis as the GM, etc., etc., etc. But now we come to John Cena coming out to the arena. He gets in the ring, he cuts his interview, and he wants to congratulate The Rock for getting a win. He's admitted the fact that he was man enough to lose. He didn't want to lose. He told the world that he accepted the fact that he lost and he's ready to move on. And he wanted to shake The Rock's hand, want to congratulate him and so forth. But in the process, John Cena getting all the heat from the crowd, and the fans are chanting Brock Lesnar. All of a sudden, as he's looking to call The Rock out one last time, Brock Lesnar's music hits. He comes out, he comes into the arena, the fans are popping like crazy. He goes in the ring, he goes to try to shake Lesnar's hand. Lesnar snatches him up and hits him with an F5. Everyone knows the very last time that we seen an F5 take place in the WWE ring, it was in his match against Goldberg at Madison Square Garden at WrestleMania 20. So now Brock Lesnar is back. The landscape of the WWE has changed. So now we're getting ready to see where everything goes from this point on. The new year, the WWE has started. Granted, it wasn't on the best foot for tonight. Like how the closeout for last week wasn't all that great, but it was what it was. Brock Lesnar's back, and they're looking to set up him and John Cena down the line. So folks, if you like this video, feel free to hit me up on this. Leave your comments. If you like it, please do. I really appreciate your support. And don't forget, follow me on Twitter, XMNightbuster. Like I said, don't mind the Reese's Puffs, the M&M cup, and my iron. I like food, I like hot drinks, and I like pressed clothes. That's just how I do things. So until then, folks, this is your boy, Mark Knight, the Executioner, signing off. Thank you for tuning into the show. Also, like I said, leave your comments. Recently, I just put up a match that I had from 2010. Since nobody wants to put my wrestling up anymore, I'm taking my own action and putting it in my own hands, and I'm going to upload my own wrestling matches or copies of my own wrestling matches because I'm just real smart like that. Feel free to leave your comments on the wrestling. Feel free to leave your comments on the freestyles that I put up here, and let me know what you guys want to see on this show, because it's my stuff. But let me know what you want to see, and I'll do my best to do so, to put it up here for you. If you even got questions about how I feel about the hip-hop game or how I feel about professional wrestling in general, do that too. I'll be more than glad to hit you guys up and respond back to you as soon as possible. And by the way, stay cool, one love, be blessed, and keep peace, and keep Christ in your life, and keep God in your life, keep Allah in your life, keep Buddha in your life. Always walk around with some kind of spirituality. And I'm going to sign off with just by saying love God, love each other. Until then, I'll see you guys on the flip. Peace out.